Shalom Alchemist Rakam Kapash and GMS London, giving all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakar Kodash. The bonds unto the elders, the apostles of GMS, and honors out there to the brethren and the highways and byways, teaching the truth in all sincerity. Okay, another lesson. Okay, this one's going to be about the mark of the beast. Okay, because in the scriptures and prophecy, okay, this is the real next main prophecy to be fulfilled, man. Is people taking the mark of the beast. This, we teach here at GreatMillStone that the mark of the beast is the RFID chip, okay, or the NFC chip, okay, depending on where you are. And this is a technology that Esau is using to gain control over the peoples, man, over this world, with this new system that he's creating or has created. Okay, and the mark of the beast, the RFID chip, plays a big part in that control. Okay, now this movement, has been going on for a long while now. With begin with its development. Elders, the apostles, man, they've been teaching this for a long time now. Okay, before it was even, it could be frequently read in articles and stuff like that, before it was really out there. Okay, but now we see in this time that the mark of the beast, this RFID technology, is more and more prominent. Okay, more and more frequent in headlines, more and more frequent in its use. Okay, people already receiving this mark in their right hand. Okay, they're already getting it implanted, man. Okay, so before, where this wasn't a technology that was commonly known, or widely used, now it's becoming more and more accepted, more and more incorporated into this world, this system that the so-called white man, Esau, has created. Okay. Now, like I said, it's the next main prophecy to be fulfilled. Okay, and it's already started. Okay, but it's easy to watch all the international interaction in terms of the World War III. Okay, because they that's always in the news. With sides or nations posturing up against each other. Okay, causing all kind of issues. But even though we're already in the midst of World War III, okay, its conclusion, or it's the main part of the World War III cannot conclude before the mark of the beast is implemented, man. And like I said, there's gonna be a range of reasons why Esau gonna push this, because the scripture tells you he causes he makes. Okay. Right, in Revelation 13:15 says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Okay. So Esau is, Esau, the so-called white man, his kingdom, his system is gonna make you take that chip. Okay, and like I said, there's gonna be an array of reasons, because this whole kingdom is crumbling. Okay, and it's gonna hit a crisis point, real soon. Okay, we're gonna have economic collapses. Okay, we're gonna have food shortages. Okay, especially with things like things like the Brexit that's going on here in the UK, man. That's going to cause all kinds of problems throughout Europe, man. Okay, and likewise in other countries, and America and all that kind of stuff. There's been crop failures and all kinds of things, like terrorist attacks. We had one here yesterday. Well, they're classifying it as a terrorist attack. On a minor scale, nothing really happened, to be honest. But some dude drove up smashed into Westminster. But you know, anything could trigger this this collapse, man. The war. Okay, even if it's just an economical war, man, it can still trigger, you know, a collapse. Okay, which is going to lead to them having to go to war. Okay, because war is an answer for a lot of problems for Esau, man. You know, if their country's running out of money, okay, nations go to war. Okay, so there's many factors involved in the triggering of the implementation of the mark of the beast. Like I said, it's already out there. Okay, you already got people taking the chip, you know, thinking it's cool because of, you know, the certain things it can do. Okay, so they think it's cool. Okay, and they're gonna push that angle on the people, you know, but also it's gonna be necessary or imperative that you have one, man, because it tells you here, man. He says he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, that don't buy or sell. Okay, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, meaning you're not gonna be able to, you know, make purchases or, you know, do anything without this mark. You know, you're not gonna make no transaction. You're not gonna be able to do nothing without this mark. Okay, because like I said, when all hell's broke loose in martial law and there's you know, economic collapses, there's no digits in your bank account, man. There ain't no cash to take out. There ain't no nothing. So what they gonna implement, man? They're gonna implement this system, man. You know, you're gonna get rationed just like World War I and II. They had rationing cards. Well, your rationing is gonna be via this chip, man, and you're gonna get your rations. Okay, and this is how you control a nation, man. Okay, you control all their resources, and you control the means of them being able to get resources, man. Then you have control over a nation, man, over the whole world, because you know Esau is implementing this over the whole world. Okay, you're gonna see some articles, right? You know, just type in cashless, you know, RFID and all that kind of stuff, right? But there's a couple articles that went about recently that I didn't cover, but wanted to. Won't see on this page. Okay, yeah. So homeless people wearing barcodes to accept cashless payments. Okay, because this whole world's going digital, man. This cash thing is dying. Okay, everything is going cashless, right? So that's just one step closer. Okay, you see, you got this barcode thing here. Okay, these homeless people are accepting payments via this barcode, which is basically going to be in the form of a chip. Okay, he's going to scan and read, you know, just like your contactless cards do, or your phone, or your Oyster cards, you know, if you got them. Okay, for your transport. Okay. Says homeless people are wearing barcodes around their necks in an attempt to increase donations in a cashless society. Okay, because that's what's being developed here, elsewhere in the world. China, parts of Scandinavia, they're heavy in, you know, ahead of other nations in this cashless thing, man. India. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's an article in India here somewhere. It says under an Oxford University-backed initiative, okay, pushing the you know, this notion of cashless, man. Okay, so a new social environment innovation project called Greater Change hands homeless people a QR code similar to the kind issued for online tickets. Okay, and we've seen the ability of the RFID chip to hold tickets and pay for things and you know, hold information. Okay, you know, give you access to certain things, doors, you know, to places and stuff like that. Okay, so it has these applications that it's used for, right? It says passers-by who wish to give money but who may not have any change in their pocket can scan the code using their smartphone and make online payment to the person. Okay, So that's transfer of money, man. Okay. So the donation goes to an account which is managed by a caseworker. Okay, so this is being overlooked by somebody, right? So these homeless people, it's not their account it's going into. So just imagine on a wider scale, when Esau wants to implement this chip, man, he's gonna manage your accounts. Someone's gonna overlook your accounts and manage your accounts, because what he's going to say, it says he's managed by a caseworker who ensures that the money is spent on agreed targets. Okay, that's the same as rationing, man. Restrictions. So these homeless people can't spend it on what they want necessarily, albeit they don't always want to spend it on good things. Okay, but it's restricted and managed, so you cannot buy particular things. Okay, so such as saving for a rental deposit or a new passport. Okay, so they have to save or use this money to purchase certain things. Okay, and if it's not on that list, you can't get it. You can't have it. Okay, and that's kind of how it will all work, man. You have Esau over watching this universal credit based system that they got here in the UK, or trying to implement fully. It's in parts of the UK already, but there's still some teething problems, so it's not enrolled out to the whole of the country yet. But that's basically what it'll be, man. Government run. Okay, government run accounts, or centrally run accounts. Okay, because when this place collapses, okay, everything's going to be centralized. Okay, and managed. Okay, so you'll be restricted to where you can and can't go, where you can and can't buy. Okay, you'll be monitored to how much energy you use, because they already started that with the smart meters and stuff in your houses. Okay, so it'll just advance further and further, and this chip is gonna do that. Okay, and it being in your body, well, there ain't no way of conning the system, right? So the problem that we're trying to solve here is that we live in an increasingly cashless society, as well as this, when people will give their, what does it say? And as well as this, when people give their worry about, when people give, they worry about what this money might be spent on. So the solution we come up with is a giving mechanism through your smartphone with restrictive fund. Okay. So the solution to the crisis that's going to ensue in this place is to bring order is going to be the mark of the beast, the RFID chip. Okay, and just like, because it's in a time of war, they can tell you this. It's restricted, or it's for rations, because that's how it had to be back in World War I and II. Okay, everything had to be restricted. You can only purchase a certain amount of X, Y, and Z. So it will be just the same way. Okay, they use a crisis to implement things, man. Like I said, there's many triggers that for this place to fall into hell, into chaos, man. Okay, and all the elites need is just that moment, that right moment to do it, and they'll implement this, man. It's ready. Okay. So when you scan the barcode on your smartphone, a profile of the homeless person appears. This tells you about their circumstances. Okay, it's the same as, you scan the chip and it gives you all your information about you.